What's going on, folks? TJ Lauerman, aka That Sports Gamer here, head of Community 4 out of the Park Developments. We are back with another Baseball America Prospects League stream, and we are joined, as per usual, by JJ Cooper. JJ, how's it going?
I'm good. World Series is here. How can it not be good?
Well, I still have not listened to the ALCS and LCS wrap-up podcast from Baseball America yet.
I, I'm sorry. I should have rephrased that question. How could I not be good? I just am caring that there's good baseball. If you had a rooting interest in what went on in the NLCS, I could see how you could not be good.
Yeah, I think I'm getting there. I'm recovering slowly but surely. But we had good ALCSs and LCSs too. Both go to Game 7. A lot of excitement. Got to see a lot of cowboy boots and popped out shoulders. I don't know what's going on in baseball anymore. We're celebrating so hard that we're hurting ourselves. Yeah. So what are we gonna do?
That is true.
Will there be drops tonight? The chat asks. Yes, drops should be enabled. So, as with our Baseball America Prospects League, we are currently...
And we have a 0-0 game here in the third right now, with Glasnow going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, we're trying to pay attention to both what we're doing and trying to watch the game at the same time, since we're live with it. So, Herbert Farnsworth, give it a second. It should refresh shortly. So yeah, Baseball America Prospects League. We are up to the League Championship Series. But before we dive into that, JJ, what's been going on over at Baseball America? I know we had some cancellations of a bunch of tournaments, like the U23 and U15 tournaments.
All those, not surprisingly, basically every international tournament that was supposed to be going on this year is now going to be going on in 2021. We have our 2023 top 50s up now. So if you want to know the class of 2023, which sounds crazy, but they go from that to the draft very quickly. We just posted those up at Baseball America. We're also doing all of our fall ball looks. And then starting very, very soon, I am working on the Rays top 10. I stopped working on the Rays top 10 prospects list for our 2020 off season, 2021 season to do this. So we will have, coming very shortly, we will have our AL East and NL East top 10s rolling up at baseballamerica.com.
Awesome. And I think the Prospects Handbook is up for pre-order now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm not promising it's going to be, this is our mock cover, but I kind of like our mock cover. It may stay that way because it's Julio Rodriguez, which the Mariners outfielder, and man, he looks nice on the cover.
Yeah, it's good looking cover. BaseballAmerica.com has a link to that, right? It's like store on top, right?
Yep, BaseballAmerica.com, and you just click on shop or store, and it'll you can very easily buy that. Pre-order, I should say, pre-order.
Yeah, and you were saying that you have like the 2023 draft picks out. What's like the youngest you've ever wrote up a person on?
That's as far as we go. That's as far as we go. We're basically, so that is rising sophomores. So that's 2 years away from the draft. But at the same time, to talk about like their weird situations where like, so I'm running up for the Rays. I'm running up Nick Bitsko, first round pick in the 2020 draft out of high school. Well, Bitsko reclassified from the 2021 draft to the 2020. So and then we had the coronavirus, so he didn't have a senior season. So the last season of baseball that Nick Bitsko had was his sophomore year. But that's as far back. We don't rank eighth graders or anything like that. So 2023, right now we have our class of 2021 rankings, 22, 23, and that's kind of the limit of how far we go.
So you're not sending guys to the Little League World Series to see what's going on.
No. If we go to Little League World Series, it's just to cover the Little League World Series as the Little League World Series.
I don't know. We can get some prospects
Although
in there.
The talent that comes through there,
yeah.
I was going to say, you may have heard this, TJ, but did you know that Todd Frazier played in the Little League World Series? Has that news ever been?
I feel like I've heard that once or twice. Who was the one? Was it Varitek that did? Was it Varitek that did Little League World Series, College World Series, and regular World Series?
That I don't remember.
I feel like it was
I know,
him.
I do remember that it may have been, but that I do not know.
The real Teddy O in the chat says it was Jason Varitek. So
Very good. Very good. The real Teddy O.
I think Conforto did Little League World Series and World Series. I don't know if he did college. Could be wrong. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. Definitely check out the Baseball America podcast. Go subscribe to that everywhere. Lots of great episodes. Some of them extra heartbreaking for me, but they might be good for you.
Yeah, we're doing those daily from the playoffs, which I'm feeling it. You know what? Having that day off yesterday I love baseball, but having one day off yesterday was kind of nice because that was a run there of baseball.
I think that's what a lot of relief pitchers would say as well in a 7-game series when they're getting worn out.
Yes.
Yes. Let's hop over to the Baseball America Prospects League. We are currently in the league championship series. We got Orioles and Twins on the AL side, and Phillies and Dodgers on the NL side. Dodgers could win the BAPL World Series and the Major League World Series. Never been done before, but anything's possible for the first time.
Wow, never. Unprecedented.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do. We'll just kind of skip through a couple games, see if there's something that we want to play here, and see what we can find here. Hopefully there'll be like an elimination game or something that we can do. Twins game one.
I am shocked. The Braves going down in the first round, by the way. Surprising. But it is what it is. I'm sorry, TJ. You're getting heartbreak all over the place.
It's hard times out there. All right, we got the Twins are 3-1 over the Orioles. They're about to win. Dodgers are 2-1 on the Phillies. I kind of want to go one more game and see if the Orioles can bounce back. All right, 3-2 Orioles. Do we want to watch a game now, or do we want to push that one? Do we want to push it?
Yes. No, let's watch that.
Okay, we got.
No, we don't want to push it.
Okay. Well, we have a game 5 between the Dodgers and Phillies. They're both tied at 2 of Edwin, Uceta, and Francisco Morales. Or we could watch the possible clincher for the Twins in a Bauman
clincher. We got to let Twins fans actually get a chance to see a dog pile celebration in the postseason. I mean, it's been a long time since Twin fans have gotten to enjoy that.
Yeah, definitely has been. All right, so let's do this. While we're doing this, let me start the managey thing. So we can take a look at the lineups, and I will set up the giveaway for a free month of Baseball America. So you can go read all the great posts by JJ and everybody else's team over there. Assuming I remember how to do it yet again.
Always a fun one. Watching this part.
Was there any crazy stuff about the rosters for the World Series? I know.
No, Dodgers stayed with the same. Rays.
They added Brett
Phillips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brett Phillips is added and Ryan Sheriff, and they dropped Jose Alvarado, which I'm kind of surprised. I thought Alvarado looked pretty good.
I'm a Jose Alvarado fan.
Yeah, me too.
And if anybody in the chat has
Will
questions.
Green 5,300, I believe 53,000, I believe 5,300. I think you're right. That is the last time they dogpiled in the playoffs.
Well, when did no, I'm thinking Angels, not Twins. Let's see. Ticket cost 0. Maximum tickets 1.
2002 is the year the Angels won it all, though. I mean, that was the K-Rod year, if I remember correctly, because that was my first year at Baseball America.
Oh no, I was thinking of the.
I am old.
I was thinking of the dog pile of Kendrys Morales getting hurt after walking one off, similar to Cody Bellinger.
Oh yeah.
Okay, enter exclamation point ticket in the chat to be added as an entry to win a 1-month subscription to Baseball America, which is very worth your while to do that, I would say.
And while we're doing this, Randy Babe Ruth or Rosarena is batting in the World Series.
Oh, is he going to hit another home run? Randy Arozarena, the latest addition to the Baseball America Top 100.
Yes. Yes.
I also added
He has
the
definitely
link
improved his ceiling.
I also added the link to the Baseball America shop in the chat. Oh, there was one I wanted to buy. There was like an old single issue. I think it had all the Braves pitchers on it from back in the day.
Yes. Yes, we did. We have it has the whole crew from like 1993, maybe four. Maddox is part of it, so it's definitely post 92.
And Avery is still there, so
But
he's
so yeah, so it's that perfect window right in the, because let's be honest, if Denny Nagel's in that picture, it's not the same as having Steve Avery in it.
Ooh, I also like this February 2018 cover titled Photo Finish, where Ronald Acuna edges Shohei Ohtani and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the race for number one.
There's another one that you should also very much enjoy, which is I went down to spring training in 16 or 17 and did a whole story on what the Braves were building, which and it's kind of, I wouldn't say all the guys, but it's Dansby, Albies, Acuna, and all on the cover.
Bold and Brave, would that be the
Down there for spring training. So
how Atlanta turned its past to shape its future?
yes.
I'm gonna order way too many of these. Can I get these framed? I should get these framed. Don't get me started. There's a, hold on, let me find it because it's right behind me. I've been going on eBay to purchase the bring up the bigger camera for everybody. The 2017 Bowman's Best Ronald Acuna Baseball America's Dean List cards. I've seen some PSA 10s. I'm like, I think I should probably get one. I have an ungraded one. I'm like, why not just get a couple graded ones?
I believe, what's the copy? I think I wrote the copy on the back of that card.
The Braves could not find a level to challenge the 19-year-old Acuna in 2017. He rocketed from high single A to triple A by mid-season, all while continuing to hit for a high average, steal bases, and show emerging power. The center fielder will be a 5-tool standout with all-star potential. I'll tell you what, he's a 5-tool standout.
I think he's lived up to that.
All-star potential, yeah.
I think he's lived up to that. Glad to say.
I have the regular. I think there's an ultra refractor. There may be an autographed variant. I don't trust myself on eBay anymore nowadays, so it's getting a little questionable. Okay, so in this game, who do we got? For the Orioles, Ryan McKenna in left, Austin Hayes in center, Adley Rutschman behind the plate, Ryan Mountcastle at first, Tyler Nevin is the DH, Yusniel Diaz in right field, Rylan Bannon at third, Caden Grenier? I hate
Grenier.
All right, just making sure. Adam Hall at second base, Michael Baumann on the mound. And then for the Twins, we've got Royce Lewis at short, Nick Gordon at second.
And I'll do the Twins.
All right, go ahead. You go ahead, please. Oh, they have a couple that I don't know.
Alex Kirilloff at right field, Brent Rooker first base, Lamont Wade Jr. left field, Ryan Jeffers behind the plate, Trevor Larnach at DH, Gilberto Celestino in center field, Keone Cavaco at third base. That's why I said I wanted to do it. I wanted to save you that one. And Randy Dobnak on the mound. The thing with this Twins team is, so we had Kirilloff make his MLB debut in the postseason. We had Lamont Wade up again. Ryan Jeffers ended up playing a good bit of catcher for them as well. So, and Randy Dobnak. So a lot of these guys actually did make it to the big leagues in 2020.
Yeah. Who writes these Baseball America titles? Who wrote Dandy D-back? That's my question. Dandy D-back. Dansby Swanson makes his way towards Arizona.
The king of that is actually Josh Norris. He does those better than anybody.
Gotcha. I feel like a whole list.
We're actually, we're actually working right now on our NLAL East one, and it's going to have Adley Rushman on the cover, and we were just today working on what was our cover hammer going to be. And I believe, let me check it to make sure.
Sadly Adley.
Wing leader. You know, he's not the
Okay.
wingman, he's the wing leader. He's,
Okay.
you know,
I can
we're
get
still
behind
working
that.
there. But I think we did that.
I can
You
get
know.
behind that. The Sin City Slugger. Cool Hand Lucas. All good titles. Who's this? Giolito? Yes, Giolito.
Yes.
See? Lots of good ones. All right, let's see where we are with the giveaways. We're going to close that. So get your last tickets in as fast as you can.
Ticket.
See, look, people still putting them in. Bear Kitty right there with a ticket. I would count.
Dangerous
But
Dean just slid in under the wire.
I'll let the next two people get in. Two people are in. That's it. Close.
There were two.
Oh, no, two more. Oh, three more snuck in.
Oh, Crash slides in.
Oh, look, see? We could just stream an hour of being like, if I'm going to hit the button now. I'm going to hit the button now.
This is exciting Twitch right here. Look, there's another ticket. And another.
And another. Oh, my God.
Another.
Those yesterday's. All right. Keep going. Keep going, people.
It will never stop.
I will let 6 more people in when it hits 100 entrants.
Okay.
I'm going to close
Nice job, Oof. Nice job.
I like to think we're hilarious. New followers have to wait 10 minutes? That can't be true. That just means you're going to have to come back next week. See.
By the way, at this point, I will let you know my girls know the Max will probably be making his appearance at 9:55 because that's a tradition if I'm on the Twitch.
He's ready. Oh, Lonely Worm spelled it wrong.
I think Max at this point would be annoyed if if he didn't get his moment in the sun.
Yeah. I keep the door closed. Dog can't get in. It's a opening outward door. He can't get his way in here.
He'll be let in. The door is closed right now, but at 9:55, I think
Oh, there's a 10-minute cooldown.
Sorry for the new followers.
Well, that just means you're going to have to come back later. Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday when we do the BAPL World Series. Come on.
Yeah.
One more person. We're at 99 entrants. One more. Come on. Come on. I'll enter if I have to.
You can do it.
So if you hit the chat and follow 10 minutes later.
Okay, I don't want to enter because... Oh, there we go.
Stop. Close giveaway.
There we go.
Draw a winner. Winner is... listed as day to day. That's a great... That
is a great one.
Yeah. That's a really good
It
one.
took me a minute to figure it out, but it is excellent. That is the hammer on. That is the great one.
I started reading it and I was like, listed as... Oh my God, I got it.
Baseball names give you some issues, but that you can nail.
Yeah. All right, listed as day to day. Send AZ Axel a whisper with your email address, and we'll get you all taken care of. All right, I need to stop looking at titles for. Oh my God, this one's a bust right here.
Let's play some baseball.
Let me tell you about the international man of mystery, Hector Oliveira, the next big money Cuban star.
Oh, let's not talk about him.
Was he? He went to the Braves in one of those trades, right?
Yes.
Or did he go to the Braves in
Yes.
multiple of those trades? Or did the Braves get multiple of those kinds of guys?
He went to the Braves, and then he ended up getting arrested, if I remember. I shouldn't say that without checking that. I'm going to check that. Otherwise, I will clear his name, but I'm pretty confident.
Was he in the Dansby Swanson deal? Or was he in
No.
Matt Kemp? I forget which one. He was in one of those.
He was arrested. Yes. So he was arrested after being acquired for the Braves. I did not make that up. Thankfully.
Alex Wood, Jose Peraza, a whole slew of guys.
Yeah, he was in the big deal. I think that was like everyone went to everywhere.
Yeah, and it was just like a money move, essentially, for some of those teams. Hey, Kevin Gausman.
Yeah, I did see that
Oh, no,
news,
Kevin
Eleanor
Guzman.
Frisbee. Kind of bummed to see that about Campusano.
Yeah, I saw that. Huh. Alex Wood was in that trade. Jose Peraza. Matt Latos, your Newark. No, not Newark. Where was he just playing? New Jersey Jackals. I don't think that went well for him. I think he got into a couple fights in games, so that was always good. Dobnak 15-9, and Bauman was 12-6 or 12-8 during the year. So should be a good pitchers matchup.
Good matchup.
Again, if you guys have questions for JJ, please throw them in the chat, and we'll try to answer as many as we can as we play this and try to watch the real World Series.
Eleanor, he's from, to answer your question, Eleanor Frisbee, he is from Georgia and he's back home. He's from Augusta, which I'm from. I'm from the Macon area, from Perry, so I made it to Augusta a lot, and so that's why it's less legal. It's not legal in Georgia, although in California that amount would still be enough to be a misdemeanor. The difference is it would be a misdemeanor charge in California. In Georgia, it's a felony charge.
Look at all this knowledge that JJ possesses. Unbelievable.
I used to have to be a cops reporter too, many years ago. So. And here we roll.
We're going here. Adley Rutschman get his first at bat here in the this game.
Nice play, Nick Gordon, ranging back.
Adley Rutschman's going to get a double here with 2 outs. Show a little bit of life.
It'd be very weird for us to not have a run scored in the first inning.
It would be.
We always have a run scored in the first inning.
It's weird that we always have it, but I don't feel like when it's the other Baseball America guys, we don't have it.
It's just a me thing.
But I get extra innings with them. And randomness.
Yes. Thankfully, that is not a me thing. And I say thankfully because my dog will not appreciate that. My dog at 10 expects.
When he's got to go, he's got to go.
It's 10 o'clock, chop, chop. Girl's got to go to bed. I got to go do my biz. Rutschman, I wonder if Rutschman's going to be able to limit their running game. He's got a couple. Worthless can run. Oh, that looks like 2. No.
Yeah, they're only going to get 1, but Nick Gordon has speed on first.
Oh, 1. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
No, don't spoil it, not yet.
In the other game going on.
Oh, boy. Now I saw it.
Something just happened. I'm pausing because I don't want to ruin it for anyone who may be further behind on their stream than me.
That's a all too familiar sight for me.
But Cody Bellinger, home run.
Yeah.
I've waited now. He's celebrating afterwards. So at this point, no one should be that far behind.
And as mentioned in the pregame, they toe tap instead of doing the big power arms.
Yes.
Hey,
and Cody Bellinger, I'm sad to say, just hip dislocated a hip. It's sad, No, he did not. But that's the risk you run with toe taps.
Cody Bellinger's pretty good. Not bad when you're reigning MVPs like 6th in your lineup.
Your reigning MVP is at best the 3rd most dangerous guy in your lineup.
Yeah. Well, did Betts win?
I'm sorry, Mookie Betts is more dangerous, and right now Corey Seager is too.
Did Betts win MVP last year in the AL? Or was last year?
He has won it. I can't remember which year it was, but it's a good ride by Bannon, but
not gonna happen.
Oh, as good as you could. By the way, Ryland Bannon, speaking of Ryland Bannon, he's thank you, Real Teddy-O. Real Teddy-O is a fountain of information tonight. But Bannon is working at second and catcher in Instructs right now to see if he can add a little bit to his defensive versatility. And thank you, Little Green.
I was very worried you were going to say he's working at like the In-N-Out Burger in Scottsdale as a second job to make some extra money.
I don't know if that may be true too. I don't know. Yeah. They are getting paid for Instructs this year though, so that's important. That's That's significant. Absolutely agree, Freiberg, 1968. I can't. There are few players more enjoyable to me to watch than Mookie Betts.
His defensive prowess was very much on stage at the NLCS. His
That literally, again, there's about 7 things you can say that won that LCS, but that would be one of them.
But he just can't hit lefties this year. I don't get it. Normally, great versus lefties.
Yeah, it would be real Teddy. I have never seen the White Castle in Scottsdale. That's a new one to me, Vulcan, and that's something I usually go to In and Out when I'm in Arizona because we do not have In and Out here, but we also do not have White Castle. So it'd be something useful for me to go to after going to the In and Out.
I don't know where the In and Out is either, or the White Castle is either. I've been to the In and Outs.
I can tell you where the In and Out is. There's one on the way. Usually I end up at a Indians or Reds game my first day of spring training. And I land, the plane lands, I get a rental car, and there is one right off the exit on the interstate on the way. And I always stop at that In and Out for my first meal in town.
Double animal style? Definitely the play.
Definitely. And the thing I will say though is that I will also say that as much as I do enjoy In and Out, the fries are only open.
Yeah, I think you got to do the fries animal styles also. Or I think I would rather do the fries animal style than the burger, just because the fries are kind of So when you animal styles them, it gets better a little bit. Maybe that's just me. Also the shakes.
That might be maybe why we do have Five Guys here, and I may prefer Five Guys overall to In and Out because I do think that the burger is just about as good, and the fries are. Okay, so I know where you were talking about, Vulcan. We have to check that out next time. Oh, when I can travel again.
Hopefully one day.
That was a long fly out. I go Celestina. This is the pitcher's duel right now.
I think Arizona just got re-put on the quarantine list for New Jersey. So if you go there and come back, you're supposed to quarantine.
I'm not going right now. Although I did. But I do have. I look forward to getting back to Arizona. That is my favorite spring training trip. Spring training or Arizona Fall League. Neither, and there is no Arizona Fall League this year. There isn't Fall League.
I mean, we'll see with spring training, but I definitely want to try to get
out there. By the way, Spade Step. Speaking of O's pitching, hearing very good things about DL Hall and what he's looking like in Instructs right now. Just as a little tidbit.
Yeah, I still have a niece in Tucson that I have not met. So I would like to see her at some point. I think they're coming for Christmas. We'll see how that works out. But if not, I'd like to go out there for spring training. Or if I have to wait till Arizona Fall League, I'd like to do that.
All are good. Both of those are good options.
I just want to see some baseball in real life. That would be kind of nice. Also, anybody that plays baseball, I'm ready to go watch.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess all that's gonna have to depend on what's going on between the MLB and what they're gonna do with a minor league baseball system for next year. I think I will have more minor league teams
wait on that.
Near me. Maybe. I think my last count was there are 12 teams within like a 90-minute drive of my house. 2 pro, 2 minor league, 3 minor league, some independents and stuff. But now I think some of those independents are now whatever their new word is for the Atlantic League.
Professional partner league. Yeah, because someone who's got In and Out more around than me. Oh, there we go. Brett Rooker.
309
Brett
feet.
Rooker has the Twins. 15 outs away from a World Series appearance. But someone who has In and Out in their, is in an In and Out area can explain animal style better than me.
It's like Russian dressing and onions,
They're
something like that.
yeah, it's kind of like what I would say, Russian. Like, but of course the whole secret menu at In-N-Out is something to you know
Well, you can get lettuce instead of
behold.
buns. I just like, you know what? I kind of do like the fries. You know what? They need to be cooked a little longer is the problem. They kind of go short on them, I think.
I would agree.
But I do
And
like
like
watching them.
the other advantage for Five Guys on the fries is that you go to Five Guys and you say, yeah, can I get a small fry? And so they take like basically a 20-pound bag of potatoes, cook them, and pour them into your bag and go, here you go.
Yeah.
I've fed my entire family has eaten off of one large order of fries from Five Guys, and at the end go, we know we need to leave some of these. They're too many.
I am going to be working from home alone tomorrow. And there is a Five Guys not too far away. I think I might know what I'm doing for lunch now. Because you're right, you just get the small fry. They put the little tiny bag with the fries in it, and then 2 or 3 more
And
scoops
then
of
they
fries.
just dump everything else in there too.
And the burgers are quite good. So that might be tomorrow's lunch.
Oh, the Dodgers, it's 2-0. I didn't.
Oh, they scored another run? I missed that.
Yeah, I did too. I got to figure out what I missed.
Look, I'm a simple man. I'll take Wendy's.
We haven't missed something here though. Brent Rooker, the only run we have here. I do know that.
But we have the makings for possibly more here. With a runner on first and
Oh, that was a
no outs.
two-run shot by Bellinger. There was one on when he did that. So Max Muncy was on.
I just can't believe the versatility that the
So who
Dodgers.
caught that? So
I think it was I think Jeffers caught it.
looked like the second baseman came in to catch that.
I want to say I can see a replay, but I also don't want to break it.
That's all right. That's all right.
Game log. Second baseman, you are correct. Good defense by Adam Hall. Yeah, so I got to get my order in for the prospect handbook. I'm gonna have to send you a Ronald Acuna Baseball America Dean's List card to autograph for writing the back of it.
I I think that would decrease the value dramatically. I would not recommend doing that. I would definitely not recommend doing that.
Yes, but it would be special to remind us of our
It
time
would
here
be
together.
special.
To remind us of our time here together.
I could find another Braves. I'm sure I have some Braves commons. Like I could find you I might even have a Biff Pokeroba I could send you, or
Was that the only guy? Was that the only year you guys did that, or were there multiple years that I don't know about that I never saw because I was only looking at Acuna?
I think I did like two. We did like two. And we've done like we have a top 100. We did a top 100 packs with Tops this year.
Well, I'm gonna have to go searching a little bit then to increase my personal collection. Since the Braves have a number of people in the top 100, so I should be good.
They do. They definitely do, including one. I mean, we're doing the East right now. We're having a fun debate. Christian Pache versus Ian Anderson, number one prospect. There is no wrong answer. I will say that much. We have to settle on an answer, but there is no wrong answer.
Can you just like split the page and put them next to each other? Like 1 and 1A?
Sid the Lizard, which one is Roos Chris and which one is Outback in the Five Guys in and out comparison? And by the way, Lipter Kid, one of the things I would say is I was always a Crystal Burger fan growing up, and those are absolutely steamed soggy buns. It's part of what makes them good. Steamed in the onions.
I do need. There's a famous New Jersey place called White Manna that essentially does the White Castle burgers, but like better. It's supposed to be amazing. Still never been there. It's literally 5 feet down the street. I've never been there. Fuddruckers. Rip the ostrich burger.
Fuddruckers just died. I do think that. I think Fuddruckers just declared bankruptcy, if I remember.
Ian Anderson.
Vulcan, there is a Mexican restaurant that I always go to that I do not know the name of. But I'll give a shout out to him. Our Phoenix, Arizona correspondent / photographer, Bill Mitchell, who's out there. He is my guide. He's my Sherpa whenever I go out to Arizona, and he loves tacos. I love tacos, and he just leads me around, and it never goes wrong.
Let me recommend to you El Güero Canelo. Great Mexican food, including Sonoran hot dogs, which I had last time out there. Phenomenal. But I had to look on my phone and stop the game. Very upset.
This is, by the way, Randy Dobnak is...
Only 81 pitches, and he's almost...
Randy Dobnak is just rolling.
He's running a crit.
Randy Dobnak is writing himself into Minnesota legend.
And now my question is, who's the Braves' number 3 prospect? No spoilers. I don't want to know.
Trying to remember. No spoilers. Oh, I know. But I'm not going to spoil that because I'm not telling you who's number 1 or number 2.
Look, JJ doesn't get paid.
Those two will be it.
To give away all his information for free. That's why you got to go to Baseball America and sign up.
But we are... So, basically, Dobnak has thrown 7 scoreless.
Not basically. He has.
Yeah, not basically. He actually has. By the way, while we're doing this, it's funny, we're having a Slack, like editing and all. And, again, the things that we're, we're trying to figure out how to get, what information from the alt site. The alternate site information is tricky because it's all coming from the club. We can't really verify it with other teams at all. So, it's fun here to write prospects.
Oh, see, look, this guy knows. I don't know how to read that guy's name, but Brett knows. In Hackensack, White Men. That's the place for
Brett
sliders.
Luthner play.
See, he knows.
Brett Luthner play-by-play, looks like.
Ah. Yeah, shout out to
You
Hackensack.
got the dated,
I got the day-to-day. That was a good one. Hackensack, home to my backup Dunkin' Donuts. Sometimes the T-neck Dunkin' Donuts
That's a much bigger deal up there. I have to say, Dunkin's much bigger deal elsewhere than it is here. We have Dunkin' Donuts here, but it's not that big a deal. We have Krispy Kreme. That's a big deal here.
I think we're about to get a second Krispy Kreme much closer. I think it's actually going to cause a lot of problems on the highway that they're putting it on.
Oh, goes through the shift. They shifted on him, and Ryland Bannon goes the other way. Ryland Bannon's had good at-bats today, even if few else have against Randy, who is tiring. I am with the clinching potential of this game. I am kind of surprised that he's still in there, but there he is. Bottom of the lineup right now, so maybe that's why.
And I think he just hit mid-90s in pitches, so... But do you have, like, a good drive-through coffee place there? Because I feel like that's why Dunkin' Donuts does good up here. Not as hoity-toity as your Starbucks.
Yeah, I mean, we do have drive-in Dunkins down here, too. It doesn't have the same, I don't know why. I know that, like, if you get in the Boston area, that's huge. But here it's kind of like, yeah, there's a Dunkin'. It's a Dunkin', about 8 miles from my house, probably.
Come on.
It's on the way to my in-laws. My in-laws live down here, too, and I pass it on my way to my in-laws.
Let me pull up the Dunkin' app real quick. 8 miles.
Oh wait, I'm very excited to say that Clayton Kershaw is shoving so far, which is just good for best pitchers in baseball. You know, not having to hear about how they don't perform in the playoffs.
There are
Basically, twin.
There's one Dunkin' Donuts within 8 miles of you, right? There are
Yep.
25 Dunkin' Donuts locations on the app within 4 miles of me.
Oh, geez. Tim, uh, I would actually say we're watching two teams that have. Uh, Andrew Freeman, came from Tampa to the Dodgers, and I don't want to make it sound in any way like this is entirely doing the Rays things, you know, with the Dodgers, but there is some copying of it, and the Dodgers are doing it. Their player development system, I would put on par with the Rays. And by the way, they have $1 billion too.
Yeah.
So you put that two together, and
Yeah,
great combo.
Even without Mookie Betts, the Dodgers are still really, really good. And now they have the money to also get
Insurance
Mookie Betts.
run. Insurance run. Seventh strikeout for Kershaw, by the way, here in the fifth. 2 outs in the fifth.
Bauman creeping on 100 pitchers. I wonder how much longer they're going to give him here.
But
That finished the top of the ninth. I wonder if Dobnak's going to
I
come
don't
out.
think we have anything, by the way, as close as like you have that many Dunkets. I don't think there's anything that we have. Waffle Houses would be the closest. I actually lived in Georgia, and not far from my house, there was a highway interstate exit where if you came off the exit and you went right, there was a Waffle House right there. And if you came off the exit and went left, there was a Waffle House exit right there. 2-1, Kevin Kiermaier.
So you're just slightly above me, but faster than me on the stream. Barely. We got Cody Stashak coming in to close it out for the Twins. But he's going to be facing 2-3-4
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to spoil it.
of Hayes, Rushman, and Mountcastle. So see what happens here. There could be a little comeback. Stashak fifth in the BAPL in saves. And he strikes out Austin Hayes swinging. Walks Adley Rushman on 4 straight pitches. I don't think we have any Waffle Houses up here. We got IHOPs, and they're all right.
What Waffle Houses are most notable here for, they have waffles, obviously, scattered, smothered, and covered hash browns. They have steaks that are, I would not recommend getting a steak from Waffle House. But the most notable thing is they are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There was a flood that hit Georgia when I was there, and they had to close the Waffle House, and they did not have the keys. And there we go! Dogpiling. Well, or more of properly socially distanced jumping.
And they're foot tapping, so they don't dislocate any shoulders, probably. We should have...
The Twins are headed to the World Series.
I don't know if Minnesota was ready for that this year, but we'll see. Clam strips at IHOP? What is that? That terrifying.
That sounds like a lobster diner to me from SNL.
All right, so...
Yes, the real Teddy O. If a Waffle House closes, you know that it's a significant hurricane.
Yeah, why would you even have keys? It's like, why do they have doors on the locks at 7-Eleven? Who knows? Or locks on the doors. Not doors on the locks. That doesn't make any sense. All right, so we got Phillies or 3-2.
I've also
Dodgers. We got Dodgers Twins next week.
Here we go. we'll have that next week.
Waffle House famous for.
By the way, the other thing with.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Waffle House famous for.
Sorry, we have a little delay here.
Yeah, we're streaming way too many things at the same time. Waffle House famous for
Yes.
Tin Cup. They go to eat there before the final round, I believe, or before the thing starts. Yes. Kevin Costner.
But awesome, Twins Dodgers next week.
So we'll see if this Dodgers minor league team can come through. Which I feel like some of these Dodgers minor league team are in the major leagues, right? Gonsolin's their number 3 starter. Dustin May's their number 1 starter. Victor Gonzalez is pitching. Is up with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keibert Ruiz not there. Edwin Rios.
Edwin Rios has 2 homers in the playoffs.
He's pretty good. So maybe they can win both. We'll see. Will we know what day the World Series could end before the time?
So game 1, game 2, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be through game 5. We'll be playing game 6 if we need game 6. So we may be done with the World Series.
Yeah. Or we could have the Dodgers winning both at the same night. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. The off is Thursday and Monday. So we got, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Real Teddy O is a fountain of information. Well done.
Chicago now. We did Chicago Hope Stream last night. We're going to do Chicago Hope Streams Monday nights until we're done with the Baseball America Prospects League, which is next week. So for a little bit. Yep. Anything you want to wrap up with, JJ?
I'm bummed. There's no Max tonight. Max, we finished early, so I'm missing getting to have my dog say goodnight to everybody.
I mean, you can go grab.
Yeah, that was fun, and Max. I'll yell. I may have helpers here who may assist and bring a dog up. I don't hear him yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, and you guys can follow JJ. Go ahead. We're streaming too much stuff. We've got too many things down, streaming in and out. You can follow JJ on Twitter at JJCoop36. You can follow Baseball America at Baseball America, and Out of the Park Baseball at OOTP Baseball. For me and JJ, thank you for joining us tonight. Have a great night. And we'll see you again back here next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Take it easy, folks.